Okay, hopefully the video isn't sputtering this time. I really hope so. I'm gonna go ahead and I actually just jumped off so I could get in soul form. So let me grab my souls really quick. But I think I'm gonna do 3-2. I may summon somebody for the Maneater though, because I'm not bad at fighting Maneater. And that would be very helpful. But I'm probably gonna play through most of it in soul form for obvious reasons, because people like to invade that area. Oh, also somebody suggested I get the silver thingy, the silver crowny thing. I can't pronounce. I'm pretty sure I picked it up. Yeah, this. For a second chance, which is a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So let's see if I can actually cast it this time. Oh no, I think I'm still too low. Or maybe you can't cast it in here. Who knows? I'm probably too low. This is also going to be a very long video. This is one of the longest stages in the game. And so, aside from, like, if you were to do Stonefang all the way through the maze, this one's really long. Actually, I'm going to turn my fan on really quick. Sorry, it's really hot in here. Hopefully there's not any noise. Okay. Let's see, how many bows do I have? Okay, that's a decent amount. There's a lot of aerial enemies in this game, so just be wary. I like to bring projectiles, but you definitely don't need them. But I also fall off this stage quite a bit because narrow pathways are not my friend. What are you doing? I think that's one of the reasons why the Maneater is the most difficult boss for me, is because you have to fight him on a very thin platform like this. So I really don't like it. These enemies are really easy to fight. You can like stun lock them. They flinch and they don't have any protection or anything, so. Actually, we're gonna go back there once I drop the heart, but this stage design level is really interesting. There's actually a giant beating heart in the center of the level. I'll kind of stop moving so you guys can see it. But it's held up by chains, and we're actually going to be chopping that thing down. Let's see if second chance works. Nope. Doesn't work. These guys, man. Normally there's actually, for mage spellcaster users, there's actually some old spice out on this ledge where that gargoyle is. So that's what that item is. So we gotta kill these guys. These guys are keeping up the heart. Very similar to the people that are kind of like, or that guy who's keeping Fool's Idol up. So that breaks the chains. I actually wanted to check something real quick. I don't think that I have pure white world tendency. No, I don't. So, but normally if you have pure white world tendency, this area up here is, there's a platform that allows you to walk across that. And you can continue up and you can get the key that saves Rydell. We can probably get it if I don't die during the Maneater fight, although I'm probably going to die during the Maneater fight, so. Also, somebody wanted Yurt in my game, so that way they can see what the rest of the game is like with NPCs and whatnot. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm not going to kill him. It's going to suck for me. I'm gonna be in a lot of pain throughout the rest of this LP, but...
Are you here? If so, I am on your...
So we're gonna save him. And he goes back to the Nexus and just slaughters everybody. So... I don't have any equipment that I need. I don't think... I'm pretty sure I'm good off of everything that I have currently. Like, I can beat the game with what I have. I can repair my equipment at Stonefang, so that shouldn't be a problem. So I think I'm okay. We're prepared. Goodbye, Yurt. Have fun. So this place is really easy to get lost in, but if you know exactly where to go, it's not that easy to get lost in. I don't know, it's really weird. Like, I've definitely gotten lost here. Or my first time, but the entrance to climb up here is actually like right at the start of where you go down, I think. Actually, I think I'm lost already. Never mind, ignore me, I'm just lost all the time. Oh, here we go. I got it. Normally these guys, when you hit them once and you don't kill them in one hit, they detach their tails and they continue attacking you, so just be careful. They like to pretend that they're dead, but they're actually not. Unless you have like an ultra heavy weapon where you can kill them in one hit. It's pretty easy to accidentally let them go. Nope. Like, this stage is it's not that hard, it's very easy. But oh my god, Maneater. Oh my god. I cannot handle Maneater. It's, for those of you who've never seen Maneater, it's pretty much just like the gargoyle fight, but on a very skinny platform. So it's not as fun. See, gargoyle, you have like so much room, it's so forgivable. And then like Maneater also does this charge up move where if you don't chop off his tail fast enough, he like enters this weird Super Saiyan mode and attacks really fast. Attacks much faster and hits way harder. And he actually has some jumping animations that can actually push you straight off the level. So it's really hard to fight him. Should be a black phantom squid guy on the staircase. Yeah, there he is. And there's another one of those guys later in the level, but Ooh, you guys won't see him until I'm about to fight Maneater. This level's so dark. I might actually have to change the brightness on my game because I can't really see anything. Maybe it's just the angle I'm sitting at, but... Oh, also, something that I was going to mention at the beginning of the video, but I completely forgot. There's like a bunch of video game news today. Today is like the day of video game stuff. Ooh, I do not want to fall off of that. There was, for those of you who play fighting games or play like anime fighting games and play Persona 4 Arena 2 was announced, and they are putting in Junpei and Yukari. And I haven't been like a huge fan of Yukari in Persona, but I love Junpei, so I'm really excited Junpei's in it. But I guess Yukari is like Pink Featherman, which is like the fake Power Rangers show that was in Persona. Like Nanako watches Featherman sometimes on TV. So I thought that was really neat. Like she has a Featherman costume and everything, so I don't know, it's funny. But then Destiny also released some really exciting, or Bungie rather, released some really exciting news about Destiny. They're planning on having it at Gamescom, and they're going to be projecting the game in like a 3-story tall theater, so that way like hundreds of people can sit in a room while they watch gameplay footage, although it seems like they're going to be showing new gameplay footage. There's also a Vidoc or something. Galaxy News Updates actually did a whole video on it, but there's like a Vidoc or whatever they're called, which is like a little video that has some gameplay footage and stuff, and it usually has a lot of information in it, so I'm really excited. It looked like, based on like the thumbnail of the new Vidoc, it looked like that they were going to show off the Titan abilities a little bit more, so that's exciting because they've kind of left the Titan in the dark, where they've shown off the Warlock and the Hunter quite a bit, so I'm very excited for that. And then they've also announced, like I said before, they announced for Dragon Age Inquisition that they're bringing back races, but they actually are doing, Game Informer is doing this thing where they're doing like a month-long coverage of Dragon Age Inquisition. So pretty much what they're doing is like every weekday, it seems, they're going to be having an interview with the developers in which they talk about things like gameplay, or they talk about things like concepts that they're trying to do. And so far they've done, they've covered races, they've covered a couple of other things. They haven't covered the dialogue wheel yet, so we don't know if they're going to be bringing back the dialogue wheel. They did say that voice acting was going to come back, even though you do get to choose which race you want to play as. And then they showed off some of the combat, and the combat seemed interesting. Like, it seemed really nice, but they didn't, in sort of like the combat section of it, they didn't talk about some of the issues that I had with Dragon Age 2. They didn't talk about enemy spawns yet. They didn't talk about the way that they're going to approach tactics. They said that they want to try to go back to Dragon Age Origins and Baldur's Gate, while also keeping that responsive feeling that Dragon Age 2 had, where it felt a little bit like Dynasty Warriors. So they're trying to do like a bunch of different stuff by making the AI more varied, and so they said that they've added more enemies in Dragon Age Inquisition than they have in any of their other games, which is pretty exciting. So even though like Dragon Age, I'm always kind of wary with some of the stuff that BioWare and EA has been putting out, I'm still really excited about it, and I really like what I'm seeing so far. I really do. The fact that they're even bringing up Baldur's Gate is really neat, because they definitely did not mention Baldur's Gate at all when they were making Dragon Age 2. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. But then, what else? There's some more stuff, but I don't even remember. So there's a lot of video game news that's going on. on right now, and I'm very excited. Oopsies, I forgot these guys spawn after you destroy the heart. Oh, Maneater. Okay, so now, oh, actually, I'm gonna go get the nice little goodies that we get after we drop the heart. I think I just passed the door. Oh no, it's right here. But let's get this item first. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely suggest checking out all the new stuff. Like, it's really easy for me to get hyped up about games that have RPG elements because I love character customization. I love like having different abilities and stuff like that, and I love strategy. So it's really easy for me to get really hyped up about that. So if you don't want to take my word for it, because I am not really trustworthy, like I given way too much to hype, I definitely suggest checking this stuff out on your own, because it's really good. I'm kind of excited for this next gen of games. I was a little bit worried because with our current gen, we kind of ran into like this weird issue where it was primarily the indie games that were being a little bit more daring. But I think that with games like Demon's Souls and Dark Souls, it kind of showed developers that games that are daring or games that are difficult can sell well. And I think that a lot of developers, especially like when The Witcher 2 came out, they actually openly said that they were inspired by Demon's Souls. So like the combat system and stuff like that. So I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming out still, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited for The Witcher 3 as well, even though I'm kind of like, I don't know, I have this weird opinion about The Witcher. I'm very like, I love a lot of things about it and it makes me want to play it, but then I hate other things about it, so it's, yeah. But I don't know, like I definitely think that game developers are trying to find a balance between being daring and finding something that will sell well, because game production costs like a few million. So yeah. I always forget these guys are here. I just keep getting like slapped by their tails, so sorry about that. You get like Mephistopheles' mask down here, and you get a really good ring that gives you more souls, which is pretty good. So when you kill enemies, you get more souls. But I really like Mephistopheles' mask. It's so pretty. Oh my. No! I just want to look nice. It's like a little Phantom of the Opera mask, but it has like this gold trimming. It's very pretty and decorative. I love really detailed pieces of equipment like that. Like I love Dusk's set too. Need more of that, in my opinion. I love big armor too, but I also love, I don't know, I'd like to see more. Okay, so this video is getting really long because this stage is huge, but I'm about to make it exponentially longer. I'm either going to get invaded here and die, or I'm going to summon someone successfully and be able to progress. I'm kind of worried about dying, to be honest, but we'll see. If I do die, I'll just try to solo Maneater. You guys will probably see me flail around in PvP and it'll be really embarrassing, but that's okay. I'll just like roll off the edge accidentally, probably. See if there's anyone who's even on. It's gonna mess up my world tendency as well. I'm probably making a large mistake by trying to summon somebody right now, but I'll just head over to the boss room and look for soul signs over there as well. We'll see. I could be like super over leveled for this area too because I like to come to this area last. Because of the Maneaters. So we'll see. People probably see me on PSN right now and are like, oh god, I gotta invade. But they don't know which level I'm at, so haha. Oh man. I've also been getting a lot of really random questions on Tumblr too lately. For those of you who actually do want to talk to me or like have a conversation with me or something, I suggest messaging me on Tumblr because that's the site that I use the most. Like this is the social networking site I use the most. And if you don't have an account, you can just send me an anonymous message. You don't need an account for that. So it gives me a really good way to chat with you guys. People who don't have like say like because there are people who don't have Facebooks, there are people who don't have Twitters, so Tumblr's like the it's pretty nice because you don't actually need an account to talk to somebody on there. Also, oh wait, okay wait, this part's kind of hard. I have to wait until he turns around, so we're gonna be walking down the staircase really slowly. But yeah, like, if you guys ever want to talk to me or ask me questions, I always respond to them there. Although, if you do ask a question anonymously, it gets posted to my blog, and then you guys are gonna have to, like, check my blog occasionally to see if I've replied. I'll try not to post as much stuff on it, so that way you guys can see, you don't have to sift through all the images and junk that I like to post. But, I've been getting a lot of really good questions on there, just about, like, media and stuff that I like, and people asking me how I feel about certain things. I remember somebody asked me how I felt about, like, I guess Miyazaki is currently wrapped up in some controversy in Japan right now regarding just the way that the Japanese Prime Minister is, like, dealing with military funding and stuff, and Miyazaki wrote, like, this open public letter. So somebody was asking me how I felt about that. And then there's some other stuff that's come up too. Just a lot about like Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Oh god. Okay. Somebody suggested I just like cheese Maneater and shoot him through the fog, because there's actually a way you can just like, I don't know if it works, I don't think it works with the lava bow. There's a way you can actually shoot him through the fog gate and like fight him that way. But yeah, as you guys saw, the arrows can actually go through the fog gate here for some reason. I may just go ahead and try to fight him now because there's no summon signs anyway. Oh no! If I die, I'll just upload the footage of me completing the level, and then I'll do a separate video for bosses. So if I do die, I'll probably cut the footage here, and then if I cut the footage here, it means that I lost. And you guys can see the Maneater boss fight separately. I'll like upload a separate video or something. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna cry now. I don't have any defensive spells or anything, which is quite sad. I normally fight him with them. But my tactic is to, oops. No. Okay, so that was his charge up spell. That's him, like, trying to, he uses his snake tail, because he's like a manticore. He uses his snake tail to try to charge up. But I always run out to the center. Make sure you don't, accidentally let him charge up when you run out to the center. But the center has the most room, so when he does some of his charging attacks, they won't knock you off the edge. Like that charging attack will knock you straight off the edge. But luckily for me, the Beat Cleaver has hyper armor, so I don't get knocked around as much, which is quite nice. Come on. He has projectiles, which is really unfair. But so do I. Okay, so he'll spawn a second one about, like, pretty soon. He either spawns it when he gets to a certain point in his life or when a certain period of time passes. When the second one spawns, that's when things get really hairy and disgusting, and I hate my life. He's gonna try to knock me off. Yeah, he really wants me off. Second mana core is here. So I gotta make sure that I keep an eye on the second one that spawns because I don't want him to use his tail. Because if you do that, if you have at least one of them in hyper mode, it is bad news. I need to find him though. I don't see him anywhere. My computer or my monitor that I'm using as like a TV is. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. Okay, so at least he won't enter hyper mode. That's all that matters. I think I got this fight now. I think I'm okay, guys. Oh, jeez. See if I can. I think I got this. Okay, I'm confident in myself now. I feel very good about this. Unless I fall. If I fall, I'm screwed. And don't roll. Don't roll in this boss fight. Rolling is really good in this game, but don't roll during the Maneater boss fight. It's just not a good idea. Ugh. You'll roll right off the edge, like I've done many a time. Okay, okay. We can do this, guys. Oh my god. Trying to kite him over here, but he just... Oh. They're so much more aggressive than the gargoyles, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know why they even put the gargoyles in Dark Souls. They were just like, oh, let's make a much easier version of the Maneater. Wow, the Maneater was so hard. Oh god, he's gonna kill me. Okay, we got this. Oh jeez. Don't knock me off. Uh-oh. No. Okay, he's really aggressive right now because he's pretty low on health. I'm gonna get greedy here. Okay. Woo! So that was Maneater. That was me freaking out and like sweating bullets. Oh my gosh. It probably didn't seem like much to you guys, but oh, I don't know what it is about Maneater, but I always struggle with it. Okay, so from here it's the old monk fight. I'm currently at like 30 minutes. I don't know. I'll probably just upload this video and then do the old monk separate. So, because like the old monk is really interesting and I kind of want to talk about it. So, yeah, I'll do it separately. I'll probably get killed and I'll probably have to do the old monk a couple of times. I also want to put some stats into intelligence and use second chance before I go into the old monk fight as well.
Key to life's ether.
Let's see if I can. still can't do it. Okay, well, that's an issue. So maybe I'll farm for some souls. Somebody said that I should use the Thomas dupe glitch, but yeah. Oh wait, Yurt. Did Yurt make it? Did Yurt come back? I believe Yurt hangs out. Oh, well there's like a dead person. So yeah, Yurt made it. I think he made it. I don't remember where he hangs out after you bring him back. I thought he killed everyone too. Well, this is a thing. I mean, Mephistopheles usually hangs out over here. But I don't have pure black character tendency. She's a really fun NPC to fight. I liked her a lot. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Okay, so if the player rescues Yurt the next time entering the Nexus after defeating a boss, there will be 2 unnamed corpses on the ground. One is in the outer stairs near Baldwin, and the other is on the 2nd level near the top of the stairs. So we just went to those 2. However, Yurt will roam on the platform where you freed him until a demon is actually killed. So when you safely come back to kill him, even after leaving the 2 stage, okay, so even if I killed Maneater, I can still go back to Maneater's area and kill him. So he's not in this area yet. If he is left alone at this point, Yurt will begin killing other named NPCs around the Nexus in the following order. So the 2 NPC bodies that we found, Frake's Apprentice, Patches, Saint Urbane, and the Acolyte of God, Sage Frake, Yuria, and then after killing these NPCs, Yurt's bloodlust will be quenched and he will not kill any more NPCs. If you talk to him after all the NPCs were dead, he will explain that he is Yurt, the Silent Chief, and to say my work in Latria is almost done. I have murdered every human left except for one, and then he will turn hostile. So yeah, no matter what, he always drops his armor set, no matter where you kill him. But I'm gonna let him kill Yuria and like everybody else so that way you guys can see them slowly disappear. Although I may personally actually kill Yuria before he does. I want to see if after he kills these NPCs if they drop their set, because if he kills Yuria and I don't get my hat, I'm gonna be so mad. I always kill Yuria if I don't need her to get her hat. You can also get her hat in pure White World Tendency Tower of Latria, but it's like in this really weird spot and you have to walk a lot, so I'd rather just kill Yuria. She's cute, but I like hats. So, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see as we continue playing the game. We'll see what he does. Although, it seems like he kills them every time you kill a boss or every time you leave the Nexus, so it may take him a while to actually kill everybody. But this guy may actually turn hostile soon. Or not hostile. He drops his soul. He like disappears after a while. Man, it's been so long since I've actually gotten this, like played some of the secret parts, so it's really interesting to do this again. Some bread and cheese. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think I'm going to stop the video now. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and yeah, have a good day. I can't believe I did Maneater, oh my god. Alright, bye everyone.